Okay. Hello, you're watching OCTV's coverage of boys JV basketball. They are red hot on fire. I believe they only have 2 losses, right, Carly?
Yes.
This is Carly Doyle. She plays varsity basketball for the girls team. How good are the girls doing this year?
We're doing pretty good. It's 12-4 right now. We've only lost 4 so far.
Wow, and that was at the beginning of the season, wasn't it?
Yep.
And they've been turning it on. I'll tell you, great job this year, the girls team. The boys team lost their first game, the varsity, last week.
Yeah.
That was sad. I saw a lot of tears in the eyes, but the boys played good, and I think they'll be back. What do you think?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Definitely, right? Well, there we go. So stay tuned. We're going to bring you JV. These guys only got 2 losses this year, too. These guys are really red hot on fire. Oxford's a place to be for basketball.
Oh, definitely. The coaches are one of a kind.
Yep, there you go. Well, thank you, Carly. And Cody will be with us later to do the play-by-play. So stay tuned. It's going to be a good game. I promise you. And we are for the beginning of the JV game. But before we do, let's talk to head coach Mr. Brown here for the freshman team. Mr. Brown, what a great season you're having. Kind of getting overshadowed by the varsity and the JV this year.
Hey, the success of the program is what counts, right? I mean, it's a great feeling to have all 3 levels playing as well as they are, so that's good for the future.
Yeah, you guys only got 4 losses on the year?
3.
3 here. Oh,
Listen.
excuse me. So sorry.
Yeah, 3.
I was thinking the girls, varsity girls, only got 4.
Yeah, they're doing amazing as well. Yeah, I mean, the all basketball culture of Oxford is coming around. It's great.
Yeah, I think maybe wrestling better look out, huh?
Well,
that's our tough one.
Our program's been steady for a while, so I think we'll be okay. But I'd like to see everything come up to that standard. That'd be amazing.
Well, I was glad to see the girls come up to that standard. Rachel's finally got her girls really pumping this year.
Yep, it takes a couple of years when you come in as a new coach to set that culture, I think, and they all know her expectations, and she was a good player, and she coaches great, and so it's awesome. I mean, I love being at Oxford, but right now the athletics of Oxford is phenomenal.
It is, isn't it?
It is, yep.
I know a lot of times we talk about the online school, and those numbers come into our numbers.
Yes.
So when we play these other schools, it looks like we have the same numbers. We don't, because those online kids don't usually play a lot of sports.
Yeah, and I can't speak to the numbers for sure, but I can say the sports I've coached, I've only dealt with under 5, so maybe 3 or 4 total, and mostly been baseball.
Yeah. One real good one too. Yeah. So, but that's something too. I always say if you come to Oxford to play, that you can maybe get on JV and varsity a year sooner and play that higher level. I think and still play that high level in the OAA.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, the OAA has been a great league. I mean, there's a lot of competition, so yeah, I'm with you. I think it's good. Absolutely.
I do too. Well, thank you. You got some standouts. Let's mention some names on those freshman kids.
Holy smokes! I could talk about the entire roster. It's great. I had I got to talk about Brady Lindemood and Eddie Bianyash. They both got hurt on me this season, but they were doing real well. Eddie's a real bulldog, but I could talk. I mean, Viviano and Essman at the bigs, they really come around. They're starting to dominate games for me. Carpenter is another bulldog, Ashuto. Marsden's come to his own. Keen's pushing him all the time. And then I got my other guys who you wouldn't. I mean, they could probably step in and play. I just don't have time always to play them. You see them in practice, though.
Yeah.
It's like, take this piece out, put this piece in. They're phenomenal. The whole group is a great group, and they're fun to coach, and they're great kids. I mean, I couldn't ask for anything more.
I tell you, sometimes you don't know who's gonna level off, who's gonna do. Right. Nolan Hillard a couple years ago said to me, he said, "I don't know if I'm gonna make JV." Now look, he's starting on varsity, nailing threes.
It, right?
Yeah. So so the advice to those kids that are playing freshman ball is what? Play this summer, right?
Oh, keep playing. Keep playing. Go to work. I mean, Coach Laidlaw's come in, and I think when he was talking before the season, he had like 164 workouts that you could have made at some point. So if you want to get better and you want to know what's going on, the opportunity is there. So play. And if you can play a travel league, I'm all for it. If you're into off season and you can play, keep the ball in your hand.
Yeah.
But I also say, don't give it up to be a single sport guy, especially at this age.
Yeah.
If you're young, be an athlete. Play multiple sports. As you get older, I understand as it kind of filters out a little bit, but right now, play, and compete.
And I hear those guys don't get hurt as much because it's kind of a form of cross training too.
Absolutely.
And plus there's another thing too is sometimes you need a break, But another sport can be that break, and that you still have that mental edge when you play a different sport.
You know, I got guys who would say basketball's their second sport, football's their first, or baseball's their first. But it's okay to have a second sport.
Yeah.
Like you said, you can't mimic competing in practice. You know what I mean? Game competition is so much, it levels you off so much higher effort that goes out, and you just can't replicate that in practice. I don't care how good you are. You can't replicate that in practice.
Nope.
So playing that other sport and competing, I would say do it all the time.
You know, and the same thing too when a kid gets injured. If he goes to practice every day, even though he can't even practice, he doesn't lose a step because the mental aspect, he's still in the game.
Focused in. Hey, you know what? Usually when those guys show up, they're getting treatment because they want to be back in.
Right.
They're there because they want to be there. They want to be in. And that, absolutely.
Yeah, a lot of times when the parents watch the games, say, how come they're not playing this kid? Well, because you know what? You don't know what the practice schedule is like.
True. From a coaching perspective, you don't get to see all the ins and outs every day.
Right.
There's more of a rationale than just that. Oh, he's just not playing. He don't like it. No, there's
a reason.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, apparently you know the reasons to play because you only got a few losses on the year. You're playing fantastic. Congratulations this year.
That.
I'm sorry we can't do the freshman teams.
Hey, you know what? That's all right. You know, we've done a lot better in filming, so these guys can see. I think that's a big part of it.
Yeah.
You know, they can see themselves, and you know, it's easy to tell them what they're doing wrong or how to fix something, but if they can see it on film, that's my next thing. Watch film as much as you can. I think if you can be a student of the game, even to yourself, it really helps you out. You see what you can improve and what coaches are talking about.
Like looking in the mirror.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Film don't lie, right? That's what I'm saying. Film don't lie. So.
Well, thank you, Coach
Appreciate
Brown.
it. Thanks.
Excellent.
Have a good one, guys.
All right. Well, we're going to get back to the JV game, and I'll have to introduce my my co-anchor right here, Cody Wright.
Hey, we're off to a pretty good start, it looks like.
Yes, we are. I'll tell you what. Have you been keeping score for me?
Well, there's a scoreboard to do that. 7-2 right now. We started off with a 3 from Trenton Brown.
I'll tell you, and as we're talking to his dad.
Yeah, you guys didn't mention it when he
No, I did. So his
sons.
You
guys are just over here talking.
We're over here talking. Well, you know, the thing is that freshman hasn't had a lot of, we don't cover them, and there's Mulholland just on the line. I tell you, I am just about as excited. I was wondering where that went. I'm looking all over the place for Coach Brown stealing stuff. What a good guy, though, I'll tell you what. I can see why this team's successful.
For sure, for sure. And there we go.
Oh, here we go. Here's
all by
Mulholland.
himself.
Oh,
man.
I tell you what, them steps behind you.
Yeah, you know, that's a lot of pressure,
spook ya.
too. That's what happens.
So much of sports is learning how to do it under pressure.
Yeah, it really is. And that's what they say about a lot of the great athletes, you know, is they performed best when under pressure. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Scores right now 7-4.
Well, I know Michael Raish. He plays better under pressure.
He does.
You know?
Yeah.
And that's why he's a good one.
Yeah.
And it takes a while. Oh, here's Palmer. Man. Oh, I can watch that guy all day, man.
Yeah,
9-4.
He's fun to watch.
Isn't he?
Yeah, he's a hustler, man. That was a good take.
And what do we got here? It's still going to be Oxford ball. Well, these guys got to think. I've always thought that the JV team has 2 starting teams. I don't know which one's better than which. That's how good this JV and how deep this JV team has been. I'm really impressed with number 3, the way he's been playing, Silas Van Almen. Getting a lot more time here in January, February. Looking really, really good.
Yeah.
Here's Pedro. And he sinks one. And we can't forget about Pedro either. That's what I'm saying. You just don't know. There's so many stars on this team.
And that's a great sign. All these guys are pretty much in 10th grade, you know. They're all ready to play varsity next year. I mean, like you said, we got 2 full lines. Most of these guys are going to be great additions to the team.
Well, I'll tell you what, maybe 8 positions, maybe more than that. Depends on who's going out. Just because you're on varsity now doesn't mean you automatically are on next year.
For sure.
So, don't let that go, and you never know what happens.
Right.
I've seen so many young guys level off, and It's the guys that keep growing.
And then, yeah, if they keep growing, then they'll have that amazing senior year. Like Jackson
boy.
with it. That all started with the pass, too. What a play.
Absolutely.
Well, like you always refer back to Michael Raich's career because you say like you remember watching him play as a freshman and stuff like that.
On JV, he was just amazing.
And every year he got better, and it's like it led up to this amazing season. He's been amazing this year.
But you know what the difference is that he could do layups, he could shoot threes when he was a freshman, sophomore, junior. He can basically do the same things then as he did. He's just a little stronger now.
Yeah, a little faster,
a little faster. But the biggest change in these guys is the maturity level.
Right.
That is the thing. When they miss a shot, they're not whining to the refs and
right,
stuff
right.
like that. They're back in the game.
They're smart too. They've gained the sense of the game a little bit more. They become smarter players.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
And that goes for Nicholson. That goes for all the guys.
Right.
Just the maturity level, and I can see who worked hard over the summer too.
Yeah, you really can. Well, I'm really excited to see. A lot of these guys, but the ones that really stand out to me right now is Trent Brown and Palmer Speck.
Yeah,
I am so excited to watch them because they're going to be great on varsity next year. They really are. We talk about how we're losing some really great players like Raish and Nicholson and stuff, but I'm
excited for next year.
I am too. We still got Trey, and we still got Zach.
Mm-hmm.
We got the brothers, and those guys are amazing.
Von Elman, I'll tell you what, Silas went for that, and I'll tell you what, he's a big kid.
Yeah, he really is.
And man, he hit him hard. Silas didn't move a bit. Good job on D, taking away the shots right away. They're even contesting the 3 points here. I love it. So far, so good. 13-4, Oxford up over Seaholm of Birmingham. Your grandfather went to this school.
Yeah, I know he did. And a foul called.
I think Joe's going to get this. Yep. I'm impressed. I'll tell you what, the guy I really like a lot is Joe Rocher. He's been doing really good. He has a net for where the ball's going to be. He's always there making it work. I notice how he's doing very, very well lately.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I remember you kept mentioning him the last game we called.
Yeah, because I was really impressed because I seen him. He's grown as a player this year. Big time. About that. And another turnover.
42.2 seconds left in the first.
And it has been all Oxford. Here comes Botine, also a fantastic soccer player. There's a few multi-sport athletes left.
You can tell the build on a soccer player. Now that you say it, you can. Yeah. Just the way that they run and everything like that. That we got the.
Well, they have a tremendous amount of endurance and coordination.
Well, Bennett's also a soccer player too, and you can tell. He's out today, sick too.
Is he?
He's not here. Yeah.
Oh, Tristan.
I found out he was sick today.
He is. I knew he was a multi-sport athlete before I knew what he played. I said, he's got to play something good because I saw the athleticism in him in the net.
Right.
I'm like, this guy plays something else. I know it. And if he doesn't, he should. Look at Botine. Oh, Silas trying to throw that one up.
Going for it.
And that'll be the end of the first quarter. But I'll tell you what, up 13-4. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be back with the second quarter right after this. All right, here we are back for the second quarter. Oxford up 13-4 over Seaholm. You're watching OCTV coverage of JV basketball here at the Ian Smith Gymnasium. I'm Rod Wright alongside
Cody, right?
we had a little introduction with Carly Doyle, member of the girls varsity team. And we had a nice interview with Coach Brown, the freshman coach, with just 3 losses this year, like what, I think 13 wins.
Is that the freshman team's record?
Yeah. They've been playing so good.
Yeah, I know. And all these, I mean, all these teams are having great seasons, and the main focus is the boys' season because they got only the one loss. But I mean, it's like, wow, you got to look at these other teams, man. They're getting overshadowed. It's like, no, we got a strong outfit.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, we're gonna be good for some years to come. Here we go. Silas again. Yeah, I like the D that Silas brings to this. Here we go, Mulholland. Bringing it down. 2-2. Here's Palmer.
Silas getting it over.
Yeah, that was a tough one to Dylan Robinson. Good movement. And a foul, Mulholland. Number 32. I don't have 32 listed on. Got the wrong one. There we go, number. And Mulholland jumping in front of that.
Ooh.
And no foul there. He's
I'm
still
surprised. Just keeps going, though. That's good.
Just
Ooh, and that gets over to Brown for 2.
What a beautiful pass,
Way
Brown.
to set it up.
Laying it in for a nice looking 2. You know, I sometimes wonder why they don't take that shot that Mr. Brown took. I'll tell you what,
Right.
that's a nice, you have that shot a lot.
Right.
And I don't know why they do that.
Oh. That'll be out of bounds.
A little frustration there and Seaholm. Sometimes when things don't go right.
It just keeps going that way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And when you see that happening to another team and you're playing them, you don't let up.
No, absolutely not.
Because they're going to get their rhythm back. They're going to come back. So
Right.
You try to get as many points as you can while they're down and try not to let them get in that rhythm. Nice pass from Mulholland to Brown. Beautiful, beautiful pass. Say Mulholland, I cannot wait to see him next year. He is going to be exciting.
There's Seaholm going to the net there.
And they're going to give Dylan Robinson his first foul.
And we got who we got? Let's see at the line, Ben Sozinski for Seaholm, shooting 2.
Ben misses the first one. Second one does not go. But the follow-up, and that's why you offensive rebound. That's big. Who's that, number 25? Those numbers are hard to see, aren't they?
Yeah, they are.
I think it's number 25. Is that May? Michael Bokos. Got it. Okay. Number 10 with the foul. We don't have a number for him.
Mulholland shooting 2.
It could be the freshman Milo Baran. I don't.
Mulholland sinks both. Puts it at 19.
Look at that, Mulholland, another steal.
It's all right, it'll be out on. It's going to be Oxford ball.
Wow.
Great hustle there from Mulholland.
Oh, yep. Good defense, pushing
Great
Pedro
defense.
out there.
Yeah.
Good job, Seaholm. They took away his baseline right now, didn't they? Pedro almost with the swipe.
Yeah. Just coming short.
Up and over Specs. No go. Palmer with the rebound. Taking a look.
Over to Pedro.
You know, so the guys are moving. They're not standing still.
No,
either.
no, not at all. Yeah, we're keeping it moving. We're moving the ball a lot. Ooh, right through Brown's fingers. It happens.
Coach Joe Federich doing a good job. I don't think that guy's ever sat down.
Who's that?
This season, Coach Joe.
Oh, no, he's always standing.
Mulholland, lucky he didn't get a foul on that one. Up and over. That's number 10. Who's that, Cody? 10?
Let me check it out.
Yeah.
Turn my paper. They don't got one. We always have that problem.
I know. Mulholland with the look. Boom!
Beautiful.
Oh, 3 points. That's 5 points tonight. Wow. You know, it's another thing. Mulholland he had like in high teens earlier in the season on a game. And it's like, wow, this is going to be the score. And then someone else would, then Palmer would score like, I think he had a 20-point game last week and stuff. And then Trent.
You can't decide on who's like the sharpshooter or anything like that because all of our guys are doing it.
Yeah, and what's cool is that it's hard for the other team. Who do you cover?
Right.
And then
exactly.
you got
what do
two
you put your
teams
guys
coming in
against?
too.
Yeah.
Like Robinson's coming out right now, and then we bring in.
Well, it's very similar
Jackson.
situation with the varsity team too.
Yeah.
I mean, it's every night. It's like who's gonna be the man tonight. There's always that one guy who just stood out, and it's always different. And that's a great
Except
thing.
for Raish. Raish is up there.
I mean, I'm not saying
Yeah.
everyone. They usually all have a good game, but as far as points go, it's different every night.
Yeah.
And that's a great sign. Because points have nothing to do with telling who's had the good game either.
No.
I mean, they have something to do with it, but Raish can have a phenomenal game and have 6 points. And it's but he was defensively outstanding. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And then, Nicholson's a great example of that.
Yeah.
All the little things that Connor Nicholson's done.
Right.
It's funny how we can talk interspersed varsity with JV, how we talk about both, because really we're a family. We're part of the same.
Right.
And here we go, Pedro. Little off.
Sure, yeah.
Mulholland. And he just turns around for a little easy one there. That was a good idea, though.
It was a good look.
Yeah. Now you take that shot.
14-point lead.
Bill's service out of state right now. And Specs with the monster rebound. Oh!
Great defense, too, there from Seaholm.
This is number 10. This young man, we don't have his number.
But he looks good. Pedro bringing it in.
Oh, look at this.
Great look.
Josh, open. Whew. I don't know how he got that one in there.
No, I know it.
That was a pretty risque pass, wasn't it? And Carly Doyle agrees with me there, don't you? There we go, Mulholland throwing it in.
Jackson over to Pedro.
There we go, Mulholland again.
Hits it.
And he drills another one. That's 8 points tonight for that young man.
2 threes from him, too. Yeah, he's got those 2 threes, and then he sunk those 2 foul shots.
He was the last guy to score. So it's a Mulholland half. As we have 1:31 left. Trying to think who else. Brown's got 7. And Pedro Botain has got 4. So there we go. Boy, I wish I knew who this player was. We'll see if we can find out over
What are you
over
talking
the break. Number 10.
Number 10?
Yeah, he's pretty good
Yeah.
for Seaholm.
Sticks out for sure.
Yeah, and I don't have him listed on the roster.
He's really quick. He's really fast.
Comes Trent. Trying with the floater.
That's good.
And it goes in.
It works.
(27-8). Brown with 9 points tonight. Here we go, the long 3 attempt.
Ooh, that was close.
Yeah, hooped in and out.
It's Mulholland now handing it off. He's raw with it. I like the way we're moving the ball.
There we go,
There's
Brown
for
with the
3.
shot. He's
And
going to be off.
Get some pressure on him there. Ooh,
Oh,
Pedro with the rebound.
and that was a
27 seconds left on the half.
goal. Mulholland, he turned around. He got a pass like a wide receiver did. He turned around there, ball was. Good catch. Pedro, man.
Ooh,
And a little D really helps that turnover. 9.6 seconds left. Oxford up 27-8 here in the first half. And I'm going to get this young man's number.
oh, look at that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
looks good.
He's good.
Pass underneath, and they're going to score.
That's going to be the end of the half. I like it. 27-10, I like it.
And we will be back for the second half right after this. Okay, now I'm back here for the second half. Oxford is up 27-10. You are watching OCTV's coverage of boys JV basketball. I'm Rod Wright alongside
Cody Wright.
And what a game it's been. It's been all Oxford. Now, I did get the young man's name.
Yeah, did you?
Yeah.
Perfect.
We had a really good.
Was his name on the roster, or is it just?
Yeah, he's on the roster.
Okay, it's just
his-
numbers are wrong.
Exactly.
Gotcha. That's what I figured it would be.
Drake Clark, number 10. He's been playing very good for Seaholm. We didn't know who it was. So.
Right. Yeah, we wanted to give him credit.
Now here we go, Mulholland bringing the ball down. Mulholland with 8 points tonight.
Play to start it. Mulholland to Jackson to Pedro. Beautiful.
Pedro with 6 tonight. Oxford in the white. Seaholm in the, I guess, maroon. They're called the Maples.
Yeah, I saw that. There's Mulholland over. That's going to be out.
And that'll be turnover, and we'll go to Seaholm. It is senior night
Oh, is it?
Yeah, and that's why we have all the people and the festivities going on here at the school. Here's Mr. Clark. Joe Sheldon with the ball.
Seaholm looking pretty good. Oh, spoke too soon.
Yeah. Still going to be Seaholm ball. Hey, they got a lot of people selling stuff here today. We got the spaghetti dinner going on. And then we got the Girl Scouts here selling cookies. And the robotics team is selling
Oh, wow.
cotton candy. So I'll tell you, it has been. Here we go, Mulholland.
Lots of festivities, eh?
And Drake is going to get a foul on that one.
6:32 here left in this third quarter. We got a pretty good lead right now, 19 points. I like that. It feels good.
Well, this JV team scored a lot of points this year in a lot of games.
Yeah. The last
Yep.
game was in the 60s, I believe
Yeah,
it was.
yeah.
We were surprised at that.
You know, and that's just you got to be a good shooting team to get that much.
Very offensive, yeah.
But they're not. They're not just offensive.
They're very offensive, but we're good at defense too.
Yeah.
We are a very offensive team, though.
Look at
There's a
this.
shot.
That
Ooh,
is going to be way off.
you don't see that often.
Yeah, Palmer's never off that far. He'll dial it in. You watch.
Palmer's good, man. And
he
honestly, my favorite part about, I mean, he's a great offensive player, but my favorite part about him is his defense. He's just all over the place. He's just hustles. He's got so many steals. I've seen him have like steal after steal after possession after possession. It was awesome. We got timeouts here.
Well, he's definitely a catalyst for this team emotionally. He keeps everybody going. Just that pure emotion he brings to the game. Now we're coming off our varsity will play tonight. They're coming off their first loss of the season.
Are they coming off if they haven't played since then?
I don't believe so. No, 15-1. Ferndale came out here and had a pretty tough time. But I'll tell you, I'm looking forward to seeing how these guys are going to come back. Should be a good game.
I don't know. I think they've played since then.
Did they have another game?
There's only 2 games left
Well,
after
look-
this. So I could be wrong. I don't know.
Well, look up the schedule for me.
The schedule's not on here. It's
They
just
did-
the
we
rest
didn't
of the
put it
season.
down?
Just the rest of it remaining. Doesn't have
Oh,
have the past. Yeah, this is yeah. See, we played Lapeer since then.
Okay.
I'm guessing.
forgot about
I'm guessing we won. But yeah, that was a tough loss to swallow. Because I mean, it was the first time we've seen them lose this year. You know, just kind of surprised everyone.
Well, sometimes that undefeated thing can be kind of a tough. Look at that Botine. Pedro having a great game today. He's there with Mulholland. I'll tell you what, Mason's racking him up today.
You know, in some strange way, the fact that they lost that game could be looked at in a good way going into playoffs, that we know what it's like to lose. So that we know, we're not invincible. You know what I mean? We don't go into playoffs with too big of heads. So when you go into playoffs and you haven't lost all season, it is kind of scary.
Oh.
Good
Well,
play
you know,
there.
if you look at football and you look at the Patriots, they lose a lot. They lose a lot at the
They
beginning
lost
of the season.
a lot that year, yeah.
Yeah,
this
they've lost
last
some
year.
Super Bowls, but they lost a lot at the beginning of the year.
Right.
And they keep rebuilding themselves and learning from them. And boy, when it comes down to crunch time,
When it matters.
yeah, they know how to win. Here's Pedro. Oh, Silas with the. And here's the floater. Oh, it won't go in, but.
Just laid it up there, too.
Please tell me we're going to get Palmer a few shots here. Yep. Palmer with 4 points so far tonight. Oh, nope. Thought he was going to get a shot. Oh, Mason just got a finger in the eye.
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah.
He's got it now.
What?
He's not going line?
No. That's the second time they didn't go the line.
Surprised at that.
Yeah, yeah. Mason's like, really? Now, actually, it's good he sat down. He got poked in the eye there, so.
There's Trenton getting it
Ah,
done.
how Trent got in there. Wow. 33-12, Oxford. Trent got 11 points now. That was Drake Clark on that one.
Comes Pedro now with it.
I'll tell you what, Pedro has had Clark on him all day.
Look at that. Van Allman getting it over to Speck.
Brown.
Oh, wow. Shakes him off his back.
Oh my goodness. I hope he's all right. That was a big fall. Jake
And they're
LeVar.
both big guys.
Yeah.
That was one of Seaholm's bigger guys.
Oh, and there's a steal. Jake. And he's going to lay it in.
Look at this. Come on, call the foul for. All right, he's good. I mean, they were on Mulholland's back twice. I am so surprised at the refs right now. It's been
That's
all
going to be short. I think that would have been a long two. There's Joe Rower underneath.
I like the look.
It'll still be cat ball. Trent underneath. Man, that's getting kind of rough down there.
That's what I'm saying. And then look at it. There's nothing. No calls.
Yeah.
He's like, thank you.
That tells it right there.
What did he say?
He just smiling like, really? Oh, gosh.
I can't believe it either, man.
Yeah,
I
can't
really
either.
can't.
That's like 3 non-calls.
What did Mulholland say to the refs earlier or something?
No, he just smiled and like,
No, but before, why? I mean, they're not calling anything for him.
I don't know. You know, as long as they call it consistent.
Yeah,
As long as that's the main thing. As long as if you call it both sides, that'll even it up.
I mean, this is like they're not calling anything. This is so weird.
Silas. Oh,
There we go.
how about Brown to Silas? What a beautiful pass. 35-14. Van Allman looking good. I think Joe realizes how physical this game is. And finally, they're going to make a call against Drake Clark. Minute 34 left here in the third. Oxford up 35-14. You're watching OCTV's coverage of JV basketball at the Ian Smith. These guys Mulholland with a nice look. He's got 2 threes already. Make that 3.
It's 9 points and 3 so far.
Wow.
Mulholland with 13 points tonight.
Is that what he's got?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, he's got all 3s and then 2 foul shots, man.
Look, that's it.
He hasn't had any. He's shot the ball out. He hasn't had any luck except for 3s.
No.
His 3s go in.
And he looks like he's ready for the wrestling team now.
Yeah, I know.
It's
They're on its back tonight. It's crazy.
It's a physical game.
Mm-hmm.
It's a physical game. But yeah, a little bit too much there. They got Jake Labara. Jake's like, I'm just playing the way everybody else is playing.
Seriously.
But they finally called one. So
That's the thing. Yeah, you're right. You got to be consistent.
yeah. Yeah, see what it does, it confuses players when they don't know what if they can do it this time but not that time. So Pedro slowing it on down here. Dylan Robinson in the game.
Oh, man, it looked on too.
Look at Silas.
Beautiful. Silas with some great rebounds.
Yeah. Well, you know, if it's going to be a physical game, you want Silas in there.
Right.
He's tough.
Got 9 seconds left here in the third. And we're heading into the fourth quarter. For 3.
Silas. And that'll be the end of the third quarter, 38-14. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be back with the fourth right after this. Okay, we are back here for the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
38-14.
This game's flown by, man.
Yeah, when you're winning this by this much and playing this well, it goes by so fast.
Oh, all these games I've been commentating this year, because these teams have been so great.
Yeah.
They've been so much fun to watch. They just fly by.
It is so
crazy.
easy because, yeah, the guys. Here we go. We get a foul, number 55, Dylan Robinson. Number 34 will be shooting. Tyler Eric. And Tyler will sink the first one. Good job, Tyler. He gets them both. It'll make it 16. Comes Pedro. There you go. Boom. big shot there, and there's going to be a timeout. That was number 24, Michael Donovan, with the big three-pointer. So right out of the gates. Seaholm comes back.
Yeah, we're looking pretty good. Well, a big thing is coming up is we got, after this game, I don't want to look too far ahead, but we were playing Pontiac on the road. That's our next game after tonight.
Yeah.
And that's a big game. That's a real big game.
For JV
Yeah,
JV took apart.
Did they take apart Pontiac?
Yeah, the JV did.
Yeah. But Pontiac's varsity team, that was a close game. I mean, we won it, but
yeah,
it's a crucial game just to see,
No, I'm thinking of Ferndale. We took care. JV took care of Ferndale. Well, we took care of.
I don't know
Pontiac
how the Pontiac game went. I wasn't here for that. I can't.
Yeah.
I made it by time for varsity.
Pedro pulling up for the shot, does not drop. Pedro coming around a little bit limp there.
That ball's taken out of bounds from Trent.
What if Joe sees him? Yeah, they're gonna pull him off. Pedro's like, no. Coach Joe's like, no, you're gonna. He wanted him. And how about this? Seaholm now with 7 unanswered points. Joe Sheldon.
What was this? What's the call?
Oh, Mulholland got a foul.
Are you serious? No, but did you see why they called that?
Yeah, he threw the elbow in there.
That's silly.
Now he's getting a little frustrated on the non-calls on him.
No, I don't blame him.
Yeah. He's going to have to let that go and just play. He's playing good
He's
right
playing
now.
great. He's playing great tonight. He really is.
Trenton Brown. We go to Mulholland. Look at that.
Feeds it to Jackson. Everyone's scrambling here.
There's Sheldon up.
Getting the arm up.
Doesn't go. Jackson.
It is a rough game. It is a rough game.
Yeah, it is.
Look at that. Spec just comes through. It's like,
and that is the first
no
point
hesitation.
for Oxford.
What?
That's the first point in the fourth.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
40-21, 19-point lead.
Palmer with 6 tonight. He had like over 20 points a couple games ago. So that's what I'm saying. This team.
That's my point. Yeah, it's very similar. This team is very similar to the varsity team in that way.
Yeah.
Very deep.
Mulholland sitting on 13 points. Brown with 11. Oh, a little up and down.
For sure. For sure.
Boy, Mulholland wants to drop that rock, man. He wanted to shoot. He is ready to go. Playing very, very well. 5:28 left here in the contest. Oxford up 40-21. And they've led the whole way. That's off the heel.
That's for sure. Look at the hustle. Love it. Look at that. Mulholland, look at that.
Oh.
Beautiful, man. That was beautiful. I love it.
What a beautiful assist, too.
Yes, beautiful. And they're having fun. I saw a big smile on his face, man.
Well, see, that pass has to be on just as much as the shot. It's like taking 2 shots when you do that. Get a little fancy underneath. And it's going to go to Oxford.
I would like to know all of these guys, what their other sport is, if they have one. It'd be interesting.
And Pedro's going to get to the line. He's going to do 1-1 here.
I didn't know if Speck was going to dunk it.
Yeah, no, it's
Maybe he could. He's very coordinated. He's in really good shape. That's the thing. He doesn't get tired. That's why in the fourth quarter, that's why he looks so good. Everyone else is tired. And he's like, yeah, I'm not that tired. That's so important.
conditioning is amazing.
Yeah, you remember, the hockey story you always tell.
Pedro
hits
All right.
The hockey story you tell when we had the snowstorm and a player came in and late in the third when we were younger and just lit it up because everyone else was tired.
Yep.
He was fresh out of the car.
He's a good player. He was
a good player, but he wasn't the best player. And
Nope.
he scored like 3 or 4 goals in that period.
Yeah, he had a hat trick in that period.
It was hilarious.
But that goes to show you.
The game slows down as it gets towards the end because they're tired.
Oh!
There's a turnover there.
Man. Yeah, that was a bad one.
Look at that. I like it.
Uh-oh. Mulholland.
Beautiful look.
pass. Look at that. Man, Mulholland is having
Misdirection.
a
I like
game.
it. He is, man.
Wow.
He's the player of the game for me.
Man, 10's going to put another one in. He's getting some points, too. Six points tonight.
What's that?
Number 10, yeah. 47-27, Botine.
You got to watch the turnovers, though.
Yeah, there's a lot of turnovers.
It's pretty. It's getting sloppy right now.
Yeah.
Everything's getting a little sloppy.
Including us a little bit here.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. All right, they're going to bring in Samuel Steck. He's in the game.
We got a band here for the varsity game, I believe.
Yeah. Well, it is senior night.
That's cool. We had a band earlier this season, I believe, too. I forget what game that was. Probably homecoming.
Yeah. Here we go. This will be good for 3. And he fills that one up. That was a beautiful shot there. And that makes it pretty respectable looking there. They got 30 points now. They've added some, they've definitely added to this game here.
Yeah.
2:24 left. Pedro trying out the high glass, doesn't go.
Looking for 3. It's off.
And then right back in.
That's 10.
They're going to have a opportunity to get a
What was 10's name
play.
again? We had it before.
Drake Clark.
Yeah, he's at the line shooting 2 now. Or maybe he's got just the 1.
That's Mulholland's follow, his 3rd.
How many fouls we got until you get chucked?
A couple hundred.
Yeah, there's a lot.
Hey, at 5, you're out.
You get 5 and you're out?
Here we go. Robinson. Oh, we're going to have a jump, and that will go to the Cats. Pedro to Steck. Hey,
Beautiful.
Samuel. And a big hand from his teammates. Don't waste any time. Goes to the hole hard.
There's Pedro.
Oh, man,
What are
they're-
you going to just grab his jersey? Hitching on for a ride.
It has been a different kind of calling game today.
It's weird, isn't
Yeah,
it?
yeah,
I really do.
There's no flow to it because of it. And the dress have definitely taking that.
I don't like it. I hope we get different refs for the varsity game. I do.
Well, sometimes it's just a day too. You know, it's kind of a scrappy game. You know, it's not a real pretty game. But the pretty part is we're up 49-34.
Oh, we played good. We played good.
You can tell these guys are pretty close and stuff. How they really were happy for stacking his point there. Big clap from the guys on the bench and stuff. I love that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Specs looking
Palmer
for that. He wanted
almost
that.
made a highlight shot there. We go for three. Doesn't go. Joe to Dylan Robinson.
Palmer
Pedro.
gets it.
How many's Pedro got now? He's got 11.
Oh, yeah, I said Palmer. My bad.
As we roll on down,
man.
51-34. What a game!
It was a great game. I really liked it.
They did a good job, didn't they?
Yeah. It was, and like you said, it had a different flow to it than usual. But no, I mean, it worked out in our favor in the end. So
it wasn't a real pretty game, but the boys played very well. I'll tell you, Mulholland, what a great game.
my hat
today.
goes off to Mulholland for today.
Yeah, he had what, 13 points, 14, 15 points today. Let's see, Botine got 11. I think Brown got 11.
Yeah, these guys all came to play.
Yeah, Palmer got 6. Great job again. There we go, JV, awesome, great season. We got one more game to cover with these guys, don't we?
Yeah, until playoffs. Yeah. Hopefully we get to do something for it. But yeah, if
that's
not,
what we're hoping for. So at least one more game. So stay tuned, stay up on these guys. These guys have been great this year. One more game. Thanks for watching, everybody.